Thanks, Daniel. My guest today is Suzanne Finney. Welcome, Suzanne.
Welcome.
I am so glad you're here. Suzanne is my wonderful friend and art curator, and my God, your bio is like a who's who. It's amazing, the people that you've curated and worked with, and you're also related to President Lincoln, and your grandfather was an advisor for 5 different presidents, yes. And that's amazing. Not just one, but 5. And you have a love of the arts. You went to Harvard and also the Corcoran Museum of Art. You went to school over there and studied, and now you're here, and please tell me about your present show.
Well, there's a wonderful exhibit now that is now at the Women's National Democratic Club. It's called Art in Congress, and it's all artwork by present members of Congress. Wonderful pieces. They are very, very talented, and you couldn't ask for better work from many people, and to see it coming from our members of Congress, it's very, very nice.
Sounds very, very nice. And how did the idea come about?
Well, I've been involved with politics and the arts, and it ended up being a combined effort in putting this together. However, art and politics has gone through history, and I've been on President Clinton's arts transition team, education and labor, and then I was a curator for many politicians. When I was made the chair, I thought, well, this is the Women's National Democratic Club, and wouldn't it be nice to have artwork by members of Congress? This, apparently, is the first ever. It is going to be in the House of Representatives archives as the first exhibit ever by members of Congress.
Congratulations. And who was on the committee?
Well, there were several people that were on the committee, but 2 exceptional people, Jewel Fenzi, who chairs the exhibitions committee, and there was Elizabeth Punsalan, both wonderfully talented women.
Great. I love this. All women.
Yes, all women, I must admit.
Love it. And now we're going to bring up the first piece of artwork. Mr. Steve, please. What are we looking at?
This is an interesting piece. It is made by Congressman Raul Grijalva, and it's titled "Long Day at Legislating," and he drew it on one of his pads in the office with a Sharpie, and it's a very nice drawing and very clear and precise. You can see the influence of Arizona, where he comes from, and his clarity of thought, which is very nice to see. It's very geometric, a beautiful piece to look at. A matter of fact, he allowed us to auction it off at the opening.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Yeah.
That shit did well.
Yeah.
And now for the next one, please.
This is by Senator Dianne Feinstein. It's a beautiful bouquet of flowers called Autumn Bouquet. It was contributed to the exhibit by Ambassador Esther Cooper Smith. And it's with color pencil. Very nice detail, and it's exceptional to know that this woman who really fights for women's rights does this type of work.
That's great. And I see our cameraman is telling us that we have 1 more minute. Let's divide our time amongst these last 2.
Okay, this is by Congresswoman Hirono. It's of ginkgo leaves in clay, and the twigs are twigs from cherry blossom trees from Japan. It's very, very nice piece.
And there's 1 more.
This is the one by Congressman Mike Thompson, and he hand carved it out of redwood, then painted it with oil paints, and then the eyes are glass eyes in it. it may look simple, but it's not.
That's
it really
fascinating. And there's 18 pieces in whole, right?
Yes.
Monday through Friday.
9:30 to 5.
Excellent.
And it's at 1526 New Hampshire Avenue, Northwest. You have to see it.
Yes, please. I've been there. It's wonderful. Open to the public, free. Check it out. Suzanne, you'll have to come back and tell us about your next show, because there'll be a follow-up by here.
Yes, there will be. Excellent. We've been asked to do one next year.
Excellent. Well, you'll be back.
Yes.
Can't wait to have you back again.
Thank you.
And now, back to the desk. Please check out the show.